Hello, this is Brian again. Part 2. I'm just about to enter the San Bernardino National Forest. The sign is just up ahead. So I'm about to cross into San Bernardino County within the next second. Trying to be polite, let hikers pass. So I'm heading slightly downhill. Here it is already. I've only been walking for about 12 minutes. So crossing into San Bernardino County right now. And that's where I was. So the title of my video will be Angeles/San Bernardino National Forest. Hike from Guffy to Wright Mountain will probably be the title of this video if I make it to Wright Mountain. Pretty sure I will, but you know, after being out of the game for much of this spring, I mean, it's not that I'm not going out and doing stuff, it's just I'm not doing more rigorous hikes I used to do, so I need to do some easier ones at elevation, like right now. Start doing easier ones at elevation so I can start getting myself primed for more rigorous ones that will likely be mostly at elevation this year, considering they're forecasting a very hot summer here, which I'm not surprised. I would have predicted it myself, but they did it for me. So we're going to be right by Blue Ridge Truck Trail again. You can see there's the road, and above it's the PCT. And this second clip is a very short time after I turned off the video last time. So let's see. So we're in the San Bernardino National Forest, but we're still in the San Gabriel Mountains. So what we're about to do, about to cross the road again. Here's the road again. Must be a beehive around here. There must be a beehive in this tree. Wow. There's a view looking down towards Fish Fork. Really tall ponderosa pines down there. Those are pretty much Pacific ponderosas down there. Where I am, it's Jeffrey pine and white fir predominantly up here. But yeah, I think those down there are Pacific ponderosas. I'm almost willing to bet on that. It's lower at elevation. Down there is probably about 6,700 feet above sea level, where we're about 8,100 feet over here. And again, we're crossing the truck trail again, so I'm going to start heading up this way. So here's the other side of, here's right near one of the slides. I bet you this was a slide from back in the late 60s. Higher up on Wright Mountain, there are a couple major slide areas from the, I think it was El Nino of 1968-69. There were some pretty gnarly landslides. And over here, this is looking towards East Table Mountain. This was a mountain peak I did back in December of 2019. all before this gnarly pandemic broke out here. So that's East Table Mountain. If you keep going along the ridge, eventually it'll culminate on two higher summits. East Table Mountain itself is 6,771 feet. Then it goes down a little bit, and it goes up and down a little bit, and then it hits a peak with a radio tower or something on it called Mount Peltier. It's about 7,470 feet. Then it undulates, and then it culminates at Table Mountain with the observatory up there, and that's at 7,516. So check out my video set. I'll put the link in the corner of the video to one of my East Table Mountain videos, and check out the series. It's quite a long series, but you'll see videos of what it's like hiking. I hiked down from Sheep Creek Wash, and I headed cross country up a gully. I could have used that, I think that's Value View Drive or something. I probably could have used that to gain the ridge, but I wanted a challenge and wasn't sure about the private property over there. So I hiked from the other side, which is called Sheep Creek Wash, and I hiked cross country up one of the gullies on the northeast side of the mountain, and I gained the ridge doing that. And it was quite a gnarly little cross country climb. It was a lot of class 2 over there, but it wasn't a really strenuous hike. It was a little rigorous because it was off trail, but beautiful hiking and get up on the ridge. It's hard to find the summit. You gotta walk along because it's a very gently undulating summit plateau. But you'll see a patch of flannel bush, and you'll see when I was up there, there was a little tiny rock pile, little tiny thing, maybe about a foot high, if even that. So check that out. I think you can go up that Valley View Drive or whatever. I think that's called Valley View Drive. Right near, I think it's near the Jensens. And Wrightwood. And it's probably an easy hike that way. The way I went was up a steep class 2 gully. But it's a beautiful hike. Pinyon juniper woodland out there. Pinyon juniper, and even along the higher portions of the ridge, there's some Joshua trees up there too. Like at 6,400 feet, there's some beautiful, couple beautiful Joshua trees up there. I'm still getting used to this elevation. I'm breathing a lot heavier, a lot more heavily than I'm used to. So, it's June, daylight's long. Not worried about getting lost. I know the area, so I'm not worried. Just want to take a look at this snow plant. And another one popping up under the brush. Sarcodes sanguinea. I wouldn't say it's a very common plant, not in my hiking experience, but I've seen it. Seen it a few times. Usually see it a couple times every year. Usually towards summers when they start coming out. Alright, let's get back on the PCT. Just had to point that out. I know I'm going to be stopping a lot to take breaks because I'm not used to elevation yet. But I mean, where I live is about 70 feet above sea level, so it's not very high up. So when you go a long time without hiking at elevation, you're going to feel it. And this entire hike is going to be above 8,000 feet. So, doing this because eventually I want to take this route from the Guffy area, maybe a little further along perhaps, maybe by the border of the Sheep Mountain Wilderness, on the backside of Wright Mountain to do Mount San Antonio from this direction. So it's a fairly long distance hike. It's supposed to be a very tough one, because you're supposed to climb over Pine Mountain, Dawson Peak, and then you lurch up 1,300 feet up the face of San Antonio, or Mount Baldy, as most people call it. The official name is Mount San Antonio. I got off the trail for a minute there. Well, I'll see you in part 3 along the way. I'm just going to keep following the PCT, going to keep hugging near Blue Ridge Truck Trail, so I'll see you along the way. Thanks for watching thus far, and I'll see you higher up.